And good morning, people. Welcome back to Minesweeper. In Minecraft, in Might and Magic 10 Legacy. Why do I have Minecraft on the brain? Oh dear. Probably Mines. Might be it. Anyways, yeah, game of Minecraft. Game of Minesweeper. I can't wait to be out of this flipping mysterious crypt. Minesweeper in this. The way it is, if it's yellow,
Ruins full of treasures and untouched for 5 centuries. My raider sense is tingling.
yeah. If it's yellow, there is one mine in the four places, in the four squares I can get to. We know that the one in front is that mine because, well, I walked into it last time. So this one's fine. There's no colour, so there was each way I can go is safe. Red means there is only one, two safe spaces. There are two mines around me. Obviously that one's safe, and I believe the one in front of me, because we know that one is a mine, is also a mine. And again, no uh, no mines around it. So really, I need to just sort of make my way over. I do know the rough general direction of this, but I'm probably going to die horribly at some point. Right, is it that way or that way? Okay. There I go,
I
boom.
do not want.
Why they put this in as a puzzle, I do not know. It makes no sense. Right. Is it? Yep, boom.
Do not want.
Yeah, this is... So there's another two deaths. I'm not sure if I should count these, but I guess you could say they are legitimate deaths. That one, of course. There we go. Life with the Power Island Orcs. I believe this one, that book is done by no, Wizard Haichim. I thought it was done by there it was Zulika. Zulika was raised, well, not raised by the Orcs, but she spent a lot of her life growing up with them. She is not an Orc though. We'll get to that. We'll get to her when we actually find her. But again, another book if you want to read it. And an unidentified relic. Again, can't use the relic. So let's take everything else. And just leave that there. Permanently increases all attributes by 1. That I think is going to go to Tina because she needs pretty much every single stat. Yeah, Tina can have most of them. Now I've just got to get out. Pretty easy. You just follow the same route you had. You came in backwards, As for this relic, I believe, if I remember correctly, this is the mask which raises spirit. I can't remember that one though. It's for some reason it's not coming to me. I remember the Titan leggings very well, and the boot, holy yeah, the holy boots when in the first one. But that one, I think it's spirit. I might be mixing it up with another uh, head piece of armour, though. If you're interested, Ned, you know where it is now. You can go and pick it up and level it up and see what it is yourself. But yeah, Minesweeper. There is also an NPC here.
No, it's nothing.
Who's looking very incorporeal. The Wanderer has been haunting the desolate lands for many moons. Has a quest for us. We're listening.
Oh, don't we have better things to do?
Not far from here lies the ruins of an ancient palace, buried under sand and dust centuries ago. People now call it the Fortress of Crows, but it was once known as the city kingdom of Volos. He cannot go inside, therefore we will have to enter the ruins to give this to her. Who is her? But he's gone. And we've received half of a pendant. Key items. Lots and lots of quest items here. Half of a pendant. But oh, hello. I didn't realise you were over there. Yeah, let's let them come to me. What are we fighting? Two of you. That's not really a challenge right now. And stop you from casting your regeneration. And again. And you cast regeneration. I should have really have... That's fine. Oh, really? And goblins. Okay. And stop you from doing anything else now. As much as I want to just fight two at a time, this Dreamwalker needs to go. Or does he? I can stop him from casting spells each turn with Shayla, so yeah, actually. Of course, it might help if I actually hit target the correct enemy. So let's do that, shall we? This is going to take a while just to get through that, but there we go. And as long as I'm fighting one goblin and blocking this from casting spells, this fight is pretty much simple. Yeah, I have no worries about this fight whatsoever now. Now the Dreamwalker can die. And there we go. I'm not even going to be worried about healing in this fight, I think. There we go. So, a couple of Dreamwalkers, 3 Goblins. Yeah, nothing special. I'm going to rest though. Because, well...
Greg, I need to hit something.
Okay, so you're over there, but you haven't come after me. Ah, there you go. Really? Just one? I will take one. I even get to do some damage on the way in. Oh, this is going to go perfectly fine for me. I am going to put Celestial Armor up though, because these hit really hard. And go through Celestial Armor. I've completely forgot about that again. Right, come along. That one hasn't even seen me yet. So we'll just focus here. Fortress of Crows, I am not going to go into here yet. That's where this Wanderer wanted us to go. We will sort this out later, but it should be on my map now. Yeah, the Fortress of Crows. That is quite an involved dungeon. Oh, and I had that there. Okay.
It's the perfect day to begin a journey.
Can I get... Yes, I can get some free hits in before he sees us. Again, one of these. I'm certainly not too worried. Yep. And I was going to say done, but apparently he doesn't want to die just that easy. And, well, since it's there. You might see that that enemy there. We'll get to him in just a moment. Nice little view of pretty much everything in the area. We've got a camp over there, where my cursor is right now. We've got a ship there. We've got a statue. What looks like an orc area, the Fortress of Crows. So, barrel. Pulsating yellow. Light resistance. Oh, easily Tina. We have some water, which I can't go onto yet. At least I have the way to do that soon. Water ward, 20 water resistance. Another way for Shalasa. And this place. Sandor, Warfare Grandmaster. What he does, what you have to do to actually get this availability is past his quest. He wants you to fight for him. And unfortunately, I can't really beat what he's going to throw at me just yet. So I'm going to leave it, but the experience you get from this is actually quite significant. I believe it's 1,500 experience. So I will be coming back for it. And other than that, it's just a load of gossip. Now, I missed a bit over here, didn't I? Yeah, definitely missed a bit. This is the meteor. Remember the Star Silver quest that we had? Yeah, this is it. We now have some Star Silver. We can go back and complete that when I have the opportunity. Okay, over to where I saw that enemy. It's just a single enemy. However,
They're not enemies.
this is not what we had before. This is a Kensei. What was it before? We had... Yeah, we had a Kenshi before. This is a Kensei. I think it is. Yeah. It's just the upgraded version of the Kenshi. Has Relentless, so for every strike that was not blocked this turn, damage of the following strikes is increased by 15%. Pretty much the more damage it does, as with each attack, the more the more hits it does, the more damage it does each hit. I believe it has 2 or 3 attacks, maybe 4 for the forearms. So, yeah. It also has Vindictive. Gains an extra strike for each blocked or evaded strike. They have a lot of synergy, these two. Vindictive giving it extra strikes, and Relentless giving it 15% extra damage each strike if it's not blocked. There's 2 blocks, so that's 2 attacks. That's not a good sight. I should really have done Radiant Weapon first, but Celestial Armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it had 2 extra blocks, 2 extra attacks. No, 3 extra attacks. So it normally has 3 attacks. So yeah, that's fairly good reason to have something that will go through blocking and prevent it like Radiant Weapon does. But that Kensei is now gone. And this is Skull Rock. We won't be going in there just yet. But you might remember back at the lighthouse, I said that, and they said, there's another... No, who was it? Where's his name? Oh, Sword of the Bounty Hunter. Hamato, that's it. Said there was another lair of the Naga. Skull Rock is that lair. We will need to go back there later. It's actually necessary for the story, so I will do that at the same time. What do we have down here? It's Elder, and it's not uh, not Arca. Was it Arda? That's it. Arda is the day, and because it's not Arda, I can't pray. But again, here is the Shrine of Arcath, if you need it. Mermaids. And Yumiko, who is the Bow Grand Master Trainer. She does not do it for free though.
We're here to help.
Again, I wouldn't be able to learn it later anyway, but I do want this quest for the experience. She cannot train us now because her bow has been stolen. She came from the Lotus Empire to track down Lemanja, the Mermaid Queen, defiled the Eternal Princess and stole several treasures from the Undersea Palace. And the Empress has put a bounty on Lemanja's head. Yep, we're going to go and face Lemanja. Apparently, Yumiko's already recovered the stolen goods. Except that she had her bow stolen and she needs someone to go and get it. She can't exactly fight without a bow, especially one if it's her own. Archers have a very particular feeling about their own bows. They hide in this half-sunken cave known as Skull Rock. So that's two things that we're going to be doing there. There's actually three. We've got Hamato's sword, we've got Yumiko's bow, and something else later. And Purple Liquid Destiny. Yeah, I think Shayla can have that. Let's actually go up to this monolith and get another clue. Turn left and walk 19 steps. So, the clues are coming along quite nicely. Oh, it's actually harder now, so since I can, and I might as well show the reward at the end if I happen to. I'll do that in a moment. If I do happen to go to all of them, yeah, I'll show the reward. Opening a rock. I don't know how you open a rock, but a few little bits there. And since they're tired, as another barrel with a goblin in. Why is there a goblin in the barrel? I can't exactly tell you, but one solitary goblin is, yeah, it's that. Heroic Destiny, that's not too bad. And there should be a chest over here, and I think I just saw it round the corner. There it is. However, it's another one of those riddles. Completely round is fairly rare. Bright and shiny when I'm there. When I'm not, they call me new. But I'm old. Older than you. Moon. And a few items. That diadem might be okay. Gone through a bit of a bare patch of finding magical items at the moment, but that's fine. I'm going to mostly be buying them, I believe. Next is an interesting fight. And I am going to save it beforehand. Up there, there's a number of enemies. There's Jaguar warriors, there's... oh, those things. So... yeah.
There are enemies ahead.
This one could... and there's also some Dreamwalkers. Best place I've found to narrow them down into is actually right here. Maulers, that's it. Yeah, right here. They can't get to you from the sides. You've pretty much got a house there. Not that you can rest inside of a house, but yeah. There's a few other enemies there. There's one Dreamwalker and one more Mauler. This Jaguar warrior is the first to go, though. Do I need anything? Not really, because you... actually, I think you both have the ability to go through Celestial Armour. But if I'm blocking and missing, I am not really too worried. Ow. How much did she get hit for? Jaguar Warrior attacks Tina 143 critical. You've got him. Oh yeah, you do have Enraged, don't you? And 109 normal. Ow. Luckily, I have a certain skill which I picked up earlier. Resurrect. Yeah, Tina is no longer dead. I pretty much got wiped out by that, didn't I? Anyways, I should be alright now. There'll be another one coming. I think I'm going to let the next enemy turn up, though. Yes, I think I am. Actually, unless I can get one more moving. Yes. There we go. And I'm getting levels. Hello, Dreamwalker. You're not casting any spells. If I didn't have a resurrecting that fight, it most likely would have been another sort of reload, which is technically a death, so... But since I've got it, I don't have to do that. Yay! One Mauler, I am not worried about those, so... all it's doing is sweeping attack and sort of hitting the air. Hmm. 2 damage. Do I have another? I don't. Okay. That's pretty simple then. I'll have to do it next turn. But I'm just going to change the weapons over. Put that to the offhand and just bring that one forward. And this fight is done. I am not too far away from the Crag at this moment in time, and I'm going to try and get there without too many more in the way of fights. There is another person over there. I can't get there because I need the blessing of Shalasa. There is an ambush, I believe, just to my right a bit, but I should be able to avoid it. Or I can get ambushed by this lot. Yeah, let's fight these. Oh, thank you for coming in the way, even though I missed every single shot. Dreamwalker, not worried about that. I'm actually not even worried about a second goblin, but well, that goblin's probably not going to be dying first, but oh well. And yeah, let's poison. Right, this one in the middle's first. No real damage to me. Goblins aren't particularly dangerous. They just, if you get surrounded by them, it is possible you might have trouble though. Right. One more goblin. I completely forgot about this fight. And everyone's got a level. Excellent. Now, why do I have 30 destiny on you? Oh right, I have heroic destiny, don't I? Okay. Do I need anything else? Not really. I don't really need perception with you. Might is a moot point. I guess getting a bit more healing through magic, I guess, is the way to go. 35, 25, 25, 25. You need another point in might. Or do you have extra already? You've got an extra 4 somewhere. Oh, there you are. That's where your extra might is coming from. Yeah, sometimes telling what your current actual stats are for your characters, especially later on when you get a decent amount of stat increase in items, it might be a bit confusing. Endurance, medium armor. Do I need anything else on you apart from saving the points for axe? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Earth magic is now there. I do need 1 point in medium armor and just go with the 2 points, and once I get dagger up to master I'll be working on that, which actually isn't too long away now. Simple for that one, warfare. There we go. Okay. It's this way, isn't it? let's do that because, yeah, I had a feeling I was going to be ambushed by a couple of these things. Okay, Jaguar Warrior, you can't block anymore. Let's put that on there. I really should have done poison, but I'll do that now. Heal party. And now you're just going to do that. Did you just... You just got hit by Mana Surge. I guess Overwhelming Assault actually does... trigger Mana Surge. That's good to know. It's not going to be really that useful to know, but because I'm not relying on Mana Surge. But it's good to have. However, if Mana Surge is triggered by Overwhelming Assault, that means hitting Memory Gap on Jaguar Warriors. They can't use it. So they won't get their automatic physical. They won't get their automatic attack. Might be an automatic critical. That is something I will need to pay attention to. But welcome to the Crag. Our third town. Third of the four. And updated quest, the Pirate Truce. We even have a welcome sign.
Let's try not to start any tavern fights with the locals.
That is a very good idea, since they're pirates and the majority of them are orcs. First things first, training centre. This training centre doesn't have a lot in. Spear expert, magical focus expert, endurance expert, which I believe I can not do yet, close to it on Ray. Air magic master, which might be needed. Bow expert, mace expert, dagger expert. Axe master, which Iris needs. Shield expert and two-handed weapon expert. There's not a lot from that training facility. I'm not certain, but I believe this training facility has a lot of the has a lot of duplicates. Has a lot of duplicate training things. I'm not certain why, but I think that's what the case is. Very important person that over there. But Largo's second-hand weapons. Prepare for that. And take a master. Trade. Largo has daggers. He is a specialist of daggers, dagger weapons. Like the weapon person in Sea Haven was swords, Largo is dagger. I believe there's a specialist for each type of weapon. So you always find, if you go to the right place, you always find something useful. 5 vitality and what's that? Up to 40 damage. That's actually pretty okay. I'm not going to buy it, but if it was a better secondary stat, Vitality isn't amazing for Tina. But I will be frequenting this place just to see what there is available. I do also need to sell things. And, well, I can now put this on, can't I? No? Didn't I put a skill point in? Yeah, I'll put some skill points into medium armour. Oh, that's heavy armour. Silly me. Don't need that then. Right, on to the next one. That person is very important, but I'm going to wait until I've got a couple of a look around the town a bit more. The port. And yeah, since we're on pretty much next to the ocean, the Blessing of Shalassa is useful in a couple of places. Ulagan. You will notice he has a promotion quest for Marauder. That is Ray's promotion from Hunter to Marauder. Again, I cannot promote my characters, but if you are in the future, this is where you get it. Chest with hardly anything. And the inn. Crag. Crag is the person that we will be talking to about this quest we've got. Buy supplies though. 12 for up to 12 for 133. This is slightly less than the inn in Sea Haven. Sea Haven, I believe, gives you up to 13, but Sea Haven is on one side of the continent and well, one side of the peninsula, and the Crag is on the other. So yeah, tinker. Repairs items as you go along. Don't see the point in it. And a sleeping orc. Let's not bother him. A sea naga though. This is K. And one of the crew members of Captain Shell's ship. And she is the water magic grandmaster. It's fitting that the grandmaster of water magic is pretty much a denizen of the sea.
Oh, don't we have better
Learn the ways of Shalassa. To do it, walk 100 steps on the water, and then she'll train us. Obviously, I'm not going to get that water grandmaster. I don't actually have anyone that can go on that. I can't have. Actually, I don't have anyone that learns water magic. But I will get the experience from the quest itself. Okay. Nothing from that, and pretty much just fighting goblins in the barrels. Yeah, why they're goblins in barrels, still don't know. Especially in this place. But again, it's a single goblin. I am not too worried at all. Pulsing red liquid, fire magic. That is Ray.
Yes!
And we have here the fort. Inside we have Captain Shell and Crag Hack. Who are you? He's Crag Hack. The Crag Hack? He's apparently a man of quite the legend in the Might and Magic series. We thought he was dead. People were forgetting he's alive, or even that he's lived. That's odd. But we're here to talk about a pirate truce.
Yes! More glory!
Moving up in the world, eh? To Crag, pirate king of the savage sea, blah blah blah.
That was a bit low. Did I change the volumes or something? I must have done. Anyways, he's actually agreeing. That was quick. Oh. Maybe now he'll let me see his granddaughter. What relation are you with John, Crag? Father. So that means your granddaughter. Yeah, the little girl in Castleport, Marianne. Looks like, well, it's not something he knew about, and, well, he's a pirate. It's likely not exactly a happy relationship. However, they do know about each other. And they didn't get along, but it got better with time. But they are two different worlds. Captain Shell, you have a quest for the curse here. I want to do this quest, however, I can't. This quest involves me picking up a Highland and having them be brought here. As far as I know, then this is the only quest I'm not really sure of. This quest is not story critical, so I cannot pick up this Highland to bring him here to complete this quest. I will actually be losing out on two quests. First the curse, and then the follow-up, which actually involves this elven toadstool, which is in the bottom right corner. It's a pity, but that's all we can do. So, unfortunately, that quest is just going to sit there unless it becomes absolutely critical that I have to do it. So moving on, and we have the Healing Lodge. Pretty much the same as the Churches of Elrath, just this one is, well, the Orc version. Earth Magic Master. Tina, congratulations. Cure condition, yeah, don't need any cures. It pretty much, it doesn't do the same, all the same things as the Church of Elrath's, or the Churches of Elrath, but it does a little bit of it. Alright, moving on. Still with quite a bit of this town to see. Random house. Let's not annoy the locals. And I believe up here there's another random house. Ah, barrel. Pulsating yellow, so light magic. Tina gets that. Okay, nothing there. And Zin's house. An apprentice aboard the Shalinar, which is Captain Shell's ship. She's a treasure hunter. I believe what she does is she makes it easier to find rare equipment. So she is a possibility if you want to use it, if you're not doing the experience Highlands. Tao's house. Apparently this is a Sharkman pirate. Why not? And he has great Mace Grandmaster. You don't have to do a quest for him, he will just teach it straight up. Just as long as you pay 5,500 gold. That's the common cost for all Grandmasters. Even if you have to do a quest beforehand, you still have to pay the 5,500 gold. Or if you're on adventurer mode, 5,000 gold. Little pittance of gold. Pulsating purple for primordial magic. Tina. And yeah, what's another goblin? I've already faced 3 in a barrel. Well, this is the 3rd. And you're down. There are a few more houses. Such as this one over here. Ah, the armory. Dodge Master if you need it. And we also have a trap disarmer. What he does is he just gives you a better chance to avoid traps if you trigger them. Usually it's better to actually avoid them altogether. They are very rare, so he is practically useless in my opinion. What do you have? You have regular armor. You have garments, not heavy or light armor. You just have the regular silk armor, the robes. I believe moon silk robes are the best. 10 armor, I believe that is the maximum it can go to. So yeah, this person has just regular garments if you need them. He's not selling anything particularly of note today though, so okay. And to be honest, I think I'm not really going to need him. Use that? Just some gossip. And continuing around. This place, I believe, is the House of Mojo. You could trade, you can learn spells, and identify equipment here, and is also the Arcane Discipline Master. Let's identify this. That's not too bad, actually. Yahima here, I believe, is a spear, yes. She sells very good spears. The Dwarven's Flame Spear is the best type of spear available, I believe. At least in terms of attack power. And to be honest, that is extremely good. Compared to what I have on me as well. I think I might be able to get better though, that's the problem. I won't buy it right now, but because I don't really need new weapons right at this moment. I'm still doing fairly enough for what I've got. Also sells amulets. They're not as good as another place, but they're fairly good here, as well as the rings. And so if you're looking for some decent protection rings, I believe these are. Yeah, these are more protection rings from statuses and amulets. So this is the place to come for those, I believe. Also a two-handed staff. Two-handed staff, you need at least the expert in magical focus. I won't be going that high. I actually won't be going any higher than I already am on Shayla, so plus it's Earth magic skill. The only person who's got that is Tina, and she's going to be using dagger. Spells, however, Shayla can't really learn anything here. Tina, however, there are two spells that I am really needing. Poison Cloud and Acid Splash. And for the heck of it, I might as well learn Earth Ward. Light Ward, actually, I'm going to pick up Iris. Ooh, Fire Shield might come in handy. Fire Blast is actually a very good spell for damaging enemies in front of you. It pretty much hits everything in front of you for that amount of damage. Let's get Fire Ward. And let's pick up Fire Shield. I might be able to make use of that eventually. Okay. Anything else around here? Actually, I think I've pretty much gone to everywhere. There's just really this way down here, which I don't think has anything major. It has a chest, which again didn't really have a lot in it. Oh yeah, you're the weather wizard. Yeah, just someone who manipulates the weather for the pirate ships. A very useful thing. And we've now got a circle here. This wasn't there before. The reason why that appeared is, well, you can probably see him. It's Sir Christian. Sir Christian will now take us to Sorpigal from the Crag, and to the Crag from Sorpigal. So he's basically the coach between these two places. We have one thing left to do now in the Crag, and that's him. Although there is a book back here, which is Wandering the Waves. Yeah, next time we're going to talk to him. He is interesting. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.